on the side for Earl. That's a huge plus for him. If he can keep that going, that gives him the first play every game, and that's a big edge when you're talking about pro pool players.
Is there any difficulty with the shot?
Well, this particular shot is extremely difficult. He's going to have to hit downward on the cue ball. And that was one of those two-way shots that you virtually don't leave much if you miss it. And if you make it, you have a very good chance to run out. Well, that was an absolute spectacular shot.
Shot by Efren Reyes.
Really power up on that ball. Anytime you hit a ball that full and then to get the cue ball and produce enough energy and spin for the cue ball to travel 8 feet. Actually, it was a little more like 10 feet because they had some distance to get to the end rail. It's really incredible power to be able to still be accurate at that point. Earl's stepping out here. He's
Just got to shoot it in. No, you're not. You're playing. Play safe.
well,
I don't know the caller.
I happen to have a perfect view of the shot. And we'll be able to tell by the way the cue ball moves after the shot. What Efren's concern here is where the 6 ball goes after contact with the cue ball. Yeah. Absolutely, it was a good shot.
Well, Earl's shaking his head.
I'm really worried about his mental state.
Well, Efren is characteristically is not going to be drawn into any verbal tussle with Earl Strickland. He just lets him get off what it is that he's on his chest. Efren just sat down and waited it out.
I'm going to tell you, the atmosphere has gotten a little bit electric, and it cost Efren a little bit on his last position shot. It ate up some of his energy, and he did not play a very good position on the 8 ball. And there's quite a bit of stress involved in this. Yeah.
I'm sure there is. It is now 73-68, 5-game lead by Earl Strickland.
It's really a tribute to Efren's character to be able to hold it together and suffer the verbal harassment that comes with this competitor.
I asked him about that this afternoon, and he said he doesn't get bothered by it all. He doesn't get bothered by anything. He says he just blocks everything out, including the crowd and the movements and whatever else there is. He just focuses on what he has to do.
Well, Earl is a very high-strung player, and it does not take much for him to become, well, he's a volatile guy. Efren's joking with the crowd and smiling. I don't believe he has a very good shot.
was addressing himself to Mr. Puyat and Mr. Ernie Fajardo, who both planed in from the Philippines just to lend moral support to Efren. Oh, what a shot. And that merited not just applause, but a lot of oohs and ahs from the crowd.
Well, I think the crowd does not really appreciate the gamesmanship of the opponent walking around, and I think that kind of serves to pull them to one side. Look at this position shot. He had perfect angles. It was just a little bit too hard.
Scratches it.
That was an extremely difficult shot. That was the elevated cue shot, and it's so hard to be accurate.
He bounced the cue ball on the table. Is you allowed to do that?
Well, I guess you are.
Guess so.
Tremendous shot.
And it is now 74-68. It's back to a 6-game lead by Earl Strickland. Earl Strickland leads the match 74-68.
Well, the wing ball went right in. One of the rare times. A very bad luck kiss for a scratch. The 5 and the 6 present the ultimate challenge for this rack. Transferring the cue ball from the other end of the table where the 4 ball is located on the very end rail down to the 5 ball. Therein lies the problem.
Efren Reyes pondering